What is up, everybody? It is Tog here. Welcome back to another day of Tog Selects. As a matter of fact, I was surprised that the Cavaliers were able to beat the Pacers on their home court, but I was less surprised when I found out that Darius Garland was back and that DeAndre Hunter was playing. They just played pretty well, and so I don't know how the rest of that series is going to go, but luckily that's not a problem. Oh wait, I do kind of have to worry about that, don't I? Because Sunday has games as well. I kind of need to make picks for that, don't I? Okay. That does complicate things a little bit because that means I have to make a pick for Game 4 of the Nuggets as well as for the Cavs and Pacers. I'm going to go ahead and say that the Cavaliers are going to manage it and that the Thunder will even up the series. That's just off the top of my head. I didn't have a lot of time to think about that. These other ones I did have some time to think about. I'm going to pick the Celtics again, even though it's going to be challenging to win on Madison Square Garden. I think they'll have alleviated the pressure they had playing at home, and hopefully they make more than 25% of their threes. I just think that they're a little bit too much in their head, but I am noticing that they don't have as much chemistry as I would have liked. That one play that they had in Game 2 where Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were on a fast break 2-on-1 and they turned over the ball instead of getting a bucket shows how incompatible they are, that they were both driving to the paint instead of like spotting up or even taking it themselves. So hopefully they figure that out if they even want to figure that out. I think they're just swimming in their money right now, is what it is. I'm going to pick the Warriors, and although I might be inclined to pick the Timberwolves, I got my first viewer selection, or I'm going to call it the viewer vote. I got a comment from somebody named Forel8236, I believe I got those numbers right, that said, delete post, Warriors suck as much as your content. So something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and say that they're picking the Timberwolves to win tomorrow's game, or today's game, I suppose, and that maybe if you were keeping up since the beginning of this, which I kind of doubt since so many of you are new viewers, I did mention I wanted to do some viewer votes, but nobody was really voting, so I will be keeping track. Y'all start at 0. I'm at -6. I'm trying to improve it. I'm going to have 4 opportunities to do so, but the first viewer vote will be everything else off the table but a Timberwolves win on Saturday, so you might have to tune in for that. That's all I gotta say, and it's been Tog, and yeah, check out the channel. There's other stuff here other than sports, but I'm making a go at it. I'm trying to expand my reach. Thanks for the love. I'll take the love with what. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Peace out.